Hey guys, and welcome to a new video here on Phloshop. My name is Joseph. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Huawei Y9s. It's a very sleek looking yet very affordable entry-level phone, and I love the design. It feels premium for an entry-level phone, and I love what Huawei has done. It has three lenses at the back, one being a 2 megapixel dedicated bokeh lens with an aperture of f2.4, meaning you get really blurred backgrounds when you use it. You also have a 48 megapixel f1.8 main lens, meaning you can capture more details with the lens. And looking at the price point of the phone and the features packed in here, you sure are getting a bang for your buck. I can't wait to show you some of the images I got from using this for a shoot outdoors, so stay tuned to the end of the video. It also has an 8 megapixel f2.4 ultra wide lens, meaning you get to incorporate more of the scenery in your shots, and you also get to show more of where you are. If you're touring, if you're traveling, you get to show more of the environment, and it's pretty awesome that Huawei has added this to the Y9s phone. It also has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. If I could show you, just if only you could focus, but right here, that's a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. Just makes opening the phone, unlocking the phone really easy. I mean, the placement is just on point, and I love the design of that. Instead of having to shift the phone all the way up before accessing the fingerprint, I think it being on the side makes so much sense to me. Speaking of cameras, I couldn't tell that there was a lens in front, but then I noticed that the icon for selfie is at the bottom, and when I pressed it, you notice that this beautiful lens just pops up. If I could get closer to the camera, and then let me just redo that again. So you see going in and clicking on it, this selfie camera pops right up, and this is a fantastic design. I don't think I can get tired of engaging the selfie camera. It feels like a game. It's so fun. I also know this can support about 15 kg in terms of the strength, so I know it's really strong. I know it's not going to break off easily, and it has the tech to detect that the phone is about to fall, and quickly it will push the lens back into the phone for extra security before it falls. It means they're thinking about you. They want to ensure longevity of the items that they're selling to you. All right, so I'm quickly just going to press on the camera, and right off the bat we're going to start with aperture. So what aperture does is it gives you the chance to change the aperture from 0.95 all the way to 16, meaning that you get to show a lot more detail, or you get to blur the background. So using this as an example, if I bring this product even closer to the edge like this, don't mind the quality, we're just looking at how it's able to render the bokeh and all that. So this is 0.95. If I just push this a little further back and I take a shot, so these are 0.95. This is a very first shot, and I'm also going to change the aperture like one more time all the way to 16, meaning that it should show a little bit more detail. That's it. I'm also going to bring the plant a little closer to the product and move the camera just a little bit closer. And again, so start at f16. I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to drop the aperture all the way to 0.95 and take another shot, and immediately you can tell that this is 0.95 and this is f16. You see more details in the product as compared to this one, which is a little bit blur in the background. So the next feature is night mode. Obviously we are not outside in the night, so I'm going to skip that for now. I'm going to go to portrait, and inside portrait you have other features here that you can quickly run through. There's circles, there's hearts, and I think it's going to affect the background, the blur in the background. So you can create heart shapes, you can create circles, but it's not going to work right now because it needs to detect a face. So I'm going to move on to photo, and this is where you can change the dedicated lens that you're using to shoot. So for example, if I go into the settings, already I'm using the 12 megapixel and it says it's recommended, and I can use that to take a shot briefly just like that. And I'm going to go back into the settings and then change it to 48 megapixels, meaning that this should capture a lot more detail than before. This is really nice. So when I go to more, there are a lot more options opened up to me. There's pro, there's slow-mo, panorama, so many options are opened up to you. So being a photographer, I love the fact that they've opened up the option for me to control the ISO, shutter speed, white balance, and all these things manually, which gives me so much control over the camera. This being an entry-level phone, I love the fact that they've given me the option. and I'm pretty excited to use this camera even more. But in the meantime, I'm just demoing this for you guys to see, and I really love what they've done. So I mentioned earlier that I took the phone outdoors and I used the camera. I think I used a recommended camera, the 12 megapixel outdoors, to take some photos. And I love the fact that, again, I could get close to my subject. I could just tap the screen, drag the exposure to bring the richness in her skin tone and capture a lot of detail. It's handy. I don't need to carry an extra bag. I don't have to carry like an extra lens, nothing. I can zoom in right on this camera. I can get an ultra wide if I want to incorporate more of the scene into my frame. Yeah, and I love the fact that I have a 48 megapixel camera in this little device and it's capturing so much detail. Huawei has done amazing. You can use this camera to create a lot of content, and I really love what they've done. The design is sleek. I like the black, actually. Like, everything is so sleek. Like the camera, the text on it, the branding, everything it feels so premium. Basically, I really love it. And let me just play with it one more time. Let me just quickly turn on the selfie. Oh, I love this. I can keep looking at this all day. It's like a game to me. It's really fun. And the fact that it's really strong, it can support up to 15 kg is amazing. I didn't get to show you guys the box, but this is the box that it comes in. It's simple phone on the front, like a picture of the phone on the front, and it says Y9s. It's a simple design. I really love it. So yeah, do tell me what you think about the Huawei Y9s. If you want to create content with it, I would recommend you doing so. Don't forget, always ensure that your exposure is on point when you're using the camera outdoors. The camera itself will tell you to use it in well-lit conditions, so make sure your lighting conditions are on point. For an entry-level phone, I keep saying entry-level because I'm used to my pro camera, and I'm just amazed that this lens in an entry-level phone like this, an affordable entry-level phone like this, could create amazing images. So do let me know what you think about the images that I created with this in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.